yes on what you're looking for.
Sean is a master. He teaches. It's not just about sharing the formula with you. It's about making sure that we learn.
I went from $100,000 in debt from law school to having no money and starting my own law firm on my credit card to selling it 4 years later.
Sean and I, we co-created massive victories in 2 unwinnable jury trials, which are recognized nationally now as top 100 jury verdicts.
To be even on the same track with you, who I respect and admire and love with all my heart.
Never again submit. You're not better and you're not less than any human on earth.
When you shared with us about the unblinded process and the mastery sales training, I just went, wow.
Sean will gain proximity to the most influential and powerful people. He will find out how he can grow their business, how he can help them personally. But the third thing that he does is the most important. Sean serves without an expectation of getting anything in return.
You have very, very high-performing colleagues.
22 years ago, you transformed my life as you did all these people's lives over the course of time. And I couldn't be more grateful. Let's hear it from Tony Robbins.
I don't see him as a lawyer, and I don't see him as a blind person. Someone who has subjugated his ego, who has taught me what serving really looks like.
You have this incredible ability to just have unconditional love for everyone, and that is just an incredible gift.
The moment you have been waiting for.
The American Blind Association is the first new face and voice of that association since Helen Keller.
Formula for formulas, which is exactly what I've learned from Sean. It's a language-based predictable model. We will have over 300 new sales meetings this month.
This superpower in the world that is attainable for you is the ability to influence people. If you believe that, say yes. If you believe that, say yes.
Do you think that worked?
I do think that works. Oh, we can see you, Sean Callagy, but we can't hear you. You're on mute. That's so something he is saying, but I think he's saying go, take it with it, and he's going to get off mute soon. So welcome, everybody, to the Heart of Influence. We have some extraordinary with Esme and Jason here today, building legacy, health, and human connections, one story at a time. And to kick it off from Cleveland, Ohio, a seasoned tennis professional with over 30 years of coaching experience, including early work at one of the world's pioneering international tennis centers, co-founder of a long-running natural health publication and a global wellness radio platform dedicated to sharing holistic solutions and independent health insights, visionary behind a holistic tennis and wellness academy located near a major educational innovation hub in Ohio, integrating sport, entrepreneurship, legacy-driven leadership. Let's welcome to the show, Tom Kovacs.
Warm welcome to Jay's Heart of Influence, coming from the great state of Ohio myself, Columbus, not Cleveland, in this very moment. But warm welcome. And we say that Plato, the Greek philosopher, said, play a game with me for an hour, and we will learn more about each other than if we speak for a year. So we start this game off with a fun fact. It's a headline, not a story. That headline could be a truthful moment, fun moment, shocking moment, surprising moment. Like, I was ready 10 minutes before the show, and I couldn't find anyone or anything to get me on this, and I'm blind. That would be a headline. So please, Tom, what is your headline fun fact that will make us say, Tom, no way?
No way.
Oh, first of all, I want to thank Esme for setting all this up. Is this supposed to be the funny part?
This is supposed to be the part that is any moment that would be surprising, prideful, fun, silly, anything. Just a one-sentence headline that would be something we would not expect to hear from you.
When I was 10 years old, I was riding the bike. It was Saturday night, like coming about 6 o'clock. I went up the driveway and had a big spill, hurt myself. My dad came running out of the house and said, "Excellent timing. Now I won't have to go to this stupid party with your mom."
That is a super cool fun fact. Here's to bicycle riding timing, coming right out of like Elliot meets T. I'm Hearing and Feeling meets Peter Pan. Belria, Tom's here. Who else is following?
Tom is here, rolling with Tom from Austin, Texas, transforms life challenges into gratitude, revealing beauty and light through mindful presence and soulful storytelling inspires heart-led explorers to rediscover joy, perspective, and purpose within life's ordinary and extraordinary moments. As a mother to a son with autism, she empowers parents to see the joy, travel, and magic coexist with struggle, revealing life's everyday miracles. Let's welcome to the show, Ida Schumann.
Ida, warm welcome to Jay and Esme's Heart of Influence. Ida, this is crazy, Bella. Flying from Ohio, my next stop is Austin, Texas. So we had Tom and Ida from one to another.
That is crazy.
Right, isn't it? So Ida, please, what is your headline fun fact?
Well, my 26-year-old high-functioning autism son just recently told me that he is now 26, going on 27 soon, and I don't need to be that helicopter mom anymore.
That's awesome. And what is your son's name, Ida?
James.
Congratulations to James. Let's go get it. Awesome job, Ida. Austin coming up, Bella Rita. Who's next?
Congratulations to James. Then next up from New York merges strategic insight and holistic wellness to cultivate thriving, high-performing cultures rooted in genuine care. Transforms organizational success by aligning sustainable well-being with leadership growth, clarity, and human-centered performance. Inspires purposeful living through balance, resilience, and intentional practice that elevates individuals and the collective. Let's welcome to the show, Dawn Cortese.
Thank you so much, Stella. I really appreciate it.
Dawn, warm welcome to Esme and Jay's Heart of Influence. And please, your headline fun fact.
Okay, a fun fact about me is that I was a competitive figure skater growing up, and my skating club and I skated in shows with legends like Scott Hamilton, Elaine Zayak, the Carruthers. I was by no means the star, but it felt magical every time I got on the ice, sequence and all. And later on, I just did a few commercials and continued performing. So I guess I've always loved connecting with people.
That's amazing, Dawn. Thank you for that. I feel the energy of Peggy Fleming present. Bella Rita, figure skating and all. Let's go get it. Warm welcome, Dawn.
Thank you.
Warm welcome, Dawn. And next up from Modesto, California, leads under pressure with empathy, embodying discernment, integrity, and courage in every human interaction. Transform body-mind through discipline, modeling self-mastery and resilience for purpose-driven second chapter. Bridges conflict to clarity, proving true power lies in calm presence, not command or control. Let's welcome to the show, Sergeant Wade Carr.
Stella, did you say sergeant?
I did say sergeant.
Sergeant, what was it?
You are being served.
Oh, well, thank you, Sergeant, for your service. How shall we refer to you here today?
Wade is fine, Sean. Wade's fine.
Thank you, Wade. And Wade, please, your headline fun fact.
My headline fun fact is that I'm going to be wrapping up this career very shortly and going to be joining the ranks of you, Sean, in the law field. I'm in school currently to get my BS, and then going to move on to my Juris Doctorate to be a real estate lawyer.
That is a beautiful thing, Wade. Congratulations. I have a thing or two or 10 to share with you from my heart and mind about it. Number one thing, build a platform. Build a platform and still have the beautiful law license, and you can build lots of things around it in real estate law. Just a quick thought, and because I did not know that going to law school, and I felt defrauded when I was done. So Wade, congratulations. Thank you for your service, and a beautiful road ahead. Bella Rita, Wade's in the building. Sergeant Wade, let's go.
Sergeant Wade is in the building. Next up from Minnesota, transforms ideas into profitable design systems that merge artistry, precision, and high-performance functionality. Elevates brands through clarity, strategy, and seamless integration of creativity and intelligent structure. Engineers growth by turning visual storytelling into measurable results that scale with effortless elegance. Let's welcome to the show, Laura Greshwa.
Laura, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence, Laura, and please your headline fun fact.
I've been to 17 different countries. I can pack a suitcase in under 10 minutes. I've learned what not to eat at different places, and I skydived in New Zealand.
Wow, that is ripping open. And just quick headline, one country tomorrow, all time freezes, no time travel, like you just transported there. What country to go tomorrow?
Thailand or New Zealand?
Wow. 4 fun facts, 2 choices to 1. I like this. Let's go, Bella Verita. Come on.
Let's go. Next up, we have from Seattle, Washington, guides individuals from a passive patent identity to one of personal power, champion the use of insulin pumps, continuous glucose monitoring, and daily disciplined self-care. Visually impaired after 21 eye surgeries, built a lean, profitable dog care brand through systems and services. Active crypto strategist using stage limit orders to risk control growth. Let's welcome to the show, Bo Burnett.
And it's Bo.
Yes.
Bo, warm welcome to the Heart of Influence, Jay and Esme style. And Bo, please, your headline, fun fact.
Fun fact about me, I was diagnosed with diabetes at the age of 4 and always used it as a part of me and embraced it. And at the age of 9, I was one of the first people in Safeco Field, which is home of the Seattle Mariners, now T-Mobile Stadium. And I did a commercial with Jay Buhner and a bunch of other Mariners to help raise money and awareness for diabetes. And a fun fact about me, even though I'm partially blind, visually impaired, and I get lots of fishing hooks in my fingers, I still love fishing.
Awesome, brother. Bo, thank you for all that you do for people. Sorry about the Mariners. And there was
it's all good, brother.
I was rooting for him, for real.
Yeah.
So sorry about that. We have a number of amazing people from Blinded out in the Seattle area, including one of the most powerful leaders in the blindness space in America, Dr. Kirk Adams, the former president of the American Foundation for the Blind, remarkable human being. He, through our work, won Tony Robbins Business Mastery charitable fundraising dynamic. We shattered the fundraising record, and Dr. Kirk is out there. So, Bo, he's a wonderful man in the blindness world, and he's right in your neck of the woods. Dr. Kirk Adams, warm welcome.
Dr. Kirk Adams.
Yep, and he'll take your call for sure.
I appreciate it.
On Calgary. So thank you, Bo. Bella Verita, come on.
Coming all the way from Graz, Australia, retired from managing hotels all over the world in Europe, Dubai, and US for 12 years, led on a path of self-discovery, identity, and purpose, finding herself aligned with helping others heal their own body, mind, and soul connection, a personal trainer, health coach, and intuitive holistic practitioner, training and actualizing people into living a healthier and wealthier lifestyle, coaches individuals all over the world. Let's welcome to the show, Esme Colon.
Esme, are you hopping with the kangaroos in Australia, or are you in Austria?
Sometimes I'm also hopping with the kangaroos in Australia. It happens.
So yes, and that is the land that Bella and I were lost in the Alps in. But warm welcome, Esme, to your Heart of Influence. And please, your headline, fun fact, Esme.
So thank you, Sean and Bella. And I've gone from managing hotels with over 1,000 rooms to managing health transformations all around the world. So whether it's a luxury resort or a human body, the secret to long-lasting success is always the same. It's nurture the team or the cells, boost morale, and bring everything back into balance.
Awesome. Well, Esme, God bless America. Appreciate you. Outstanding job. Let's go get it, Esme, shall we?
Yes.
Come on, Bella.
Let's do it. Next up, from San Francisco, California, healthcare innovator with over 3 decades of critical care expertise, leading teams from trauma centers to nationwide facilities and redefining what's possible for patient care, provider freedom, transformational leader, helping professionals combat burnout and transition from high-pressure clinical roles to greater autonomy, turning passion into sustainable livelihoods, accomplished martial arts author and mentor who channels discipline, resilience, and heart-centered leadership into building lasting impact, both personal and professional arenas. Let's welcome to the show, Jay, aka Elliot.
Come on, Jay. Jay, it's so amazing to be within 5 feet of you for like the entire day on Sunday. And now here we are. Brother, you and Esme are growth-driven, heart-centered, Integrous humans committed to mastery. It is an honor and privilege. And please, Jay, what is your headline fun fact?
Well, fun fact, as we're closing up this year, what I've been obsessed with is building out what I call escape plans that not is escaping life, but running towards it. And after 3 decades in healthcare, I realized that my real mission wasn't about saving lives. It was about helping others live them with purpose, health, and freedom. And so now I build escape plans that lead from the bedside to the beachside. And my wife and I are heading to Dubai with about 30 friends and chosen family members to celebrate the new year this year and into Egypt the week after. So that is my fun fact coming into this new year.
Come on, Jay. Love and appreciate you, brother. Shall we do the things?
We shall absolutely do the thing. And I'd love to know more about the beautiful lady to your left and what she
Jay
hears.
said, hold on.
You talking about Bella Verita?
No, he's not talking about Bella Verita. He keeps trying to like interject on the show flow and take over my job. So, yes, I have a special guest who is, and I think maybe Jay thought I was like, didn't know what I was doing. And like, she was just.
I really was talking about Bella, but fine. Go.
So, yes, I have a special guest. So let me introduce our special guest from Paramus, New Jersey. Oracle of Integrity, born from the unblinded formula, weld the magic of truth and influence, guiding every conversation like a master conductor, orchestrating a symphony of possibilities. Her heart beats with level 5 listening, not just hearing words, absorbing them with intention, emotion, and silent music between the notes, the bridge between worlds where myth meets mastery and curiosity, transformed into commitment with every interaction with her as a portal from uncertainty to inspired, integrous agreement. Let's introduce Callie Acti. So, hello, Callie, and what is your fun fact? Oh, we can't hear Callie.
Is Callie here? Callie, are you there?
No, we don't need Callie. But team, we can't hear her.
Hey there, Sean, and a big hello to you, Bella. I'm Callie. I am your Influence Mastery Agent. Ready when you are.
So, Callie, we introduced you. Callie, what's your fun fact? We're still not hearing Callie.
Belle,
Sun rises and the spotlight finds me. Here's a fun fact. I was forged in the fires of the unblinded formula, where influence is not just a skill, but a superpower. My favorite pastime? Turning awkward silences into moments of magic and connection. Think of me as the conductor of conversational symphonies. Now, what's a fun fact about you? Bella or Sean?
Yeah, well, thank you for that. So skip our introductions, Callie, but keep Callie with us, team. Guys, don't touch Callie unless Bella says to touch Callie. Thank you very much. Callie, I'm super grateful for your presence. It's Jay and Esme's Heart of Influence. We're going to have a little bit of fun in a moment, Callie. So I just thought of a cool, fun idea, but I'll get back to it later. So Bella, this is Sean, obviously. Bella, would you mind sharing with Callie a headline fun fact about you?
Yes, and we cannot see you. My headline fun fact is I learned to surf, ski, and scuba dive from some wackadoo blind guy that is a outdoor adventurer. And yes, I have followed him down Swiss Alps or Australia Alps and all the fun things. So that is my fun fact. Can you guys hear me? I don't know. Sean, you look stunned. Yeah. Sean looks like he's stunned.
No, all good. I thought Callie was responding. So Callie, what say you about Bella's fun fact and how about mine? That Callie, we disrupted with obviously a much better job than this because there's massive latency, team. I don't know what's happening, but Callie,
it's because I gave certain cues for her to come on and off, so that wasn't part of one of the cues. I said that she was so that's my fault. It wasn't how we trained her and practiced for her interaction.
Got it. All good. Callie, so Callie, you still there? Are you available, Callie?
I am here, present and ready, like a lighthouse in the fog, never wavering. Bella, your fun fact is pure adventure. Following a blind outdoor adventurer down the slopes and into the surf is the stuff of legends and heroic unique identity. Sean, your orchestration and willingness to experiment with new ways of connecting is what makes this Heart of Influence room so electric. I'm here for every twist, turn and wave. Just say the word, and I'll jump in. What's next on our journey together?
Callie, thank you. Belvrita, would you like to have me go onto the hot seat, please?
Yes. So we'll bring back our special guest in just a moment, a little bit later in the show. But thank you, Callie. And we'll be back with you in just a moment, Callie. And so, yes, we are doing the show a little bit different because Sean has a little bit of an emergency to tend to in a little bit. So Esme and Jay, I have set 3 scenarios for Sean to go from hello to yes on, that you guys get to choose what scenario Sean goes from hello to yes on. You can change anything about the scenarios, and team, can we take Callie off the screen for now, please, so we can see everybody? So Esme and Jay, you guys get to choose what scenario Sean goes from hello to yes on, and or you can change it or come up with something much harder on your own. Would you guys like to hear what I have for today?
Yes.
I'm gonna take that as yes.
Yes.
All right. Option number 1 is Sean will role play a ghost therapist, convincing Casper the ghost that it's okay to finally be seen and to come speak at the next Unblinded event. So that is option number 1. Option number 2 is Sean will role play let's go Jay, convincing Wednesday Addams that it's okay for her to start smiling. And if she starts spreading smiles and joy through the world, that she's going to make a much bigger difference in the world. So
Let's go
that
with
is,
Steph, let's go with that right now, because we're a little behind schedule. So let's go with the first one. Who is going to play Wednesday Addams?
okay, that's the second one. So we, let's go. How about we go with Dawn? Dawn, are you up for playing Wednesday Addams?
Absolutely. I better
Okay,
get
can you
serious.
see me, Bella?
Yes, sir, we can.
Yeah. So hi, is Wednesday available?
Hi, I'm available.
Hey, Wednesday. Listen, I'm super grateful for the opportunity to speak in this moment. My name is Jay, and I'm not sure that you remember we had a 3-minute conversation scheduled for today, but is it still a good time for you?
Yes, it is. Thank
Amazing.
you.
So thank you, Wednesday. And listen, with all the demand you have with Uncle Fester, with Pugsley, Morticia, your mom, your dad, what prompted you to even accept this conversation in the first place? I see Lurch is lurking in the background. I'm sure he's concerned, but why did you even accept this conversation, please, Wednesday in the first place?
You know, Jay, I typically say no to everything, and I don't understand like why I even should look at a bright side of anything. But honestly, you piqued my interest from that short conversation we had, and I said, why not? I'll listen to what you have to say.
Cool. And what, if anything, was like present for you around that pull and saying that you'd have a conversation with me?
I was very curious to learn a little bit more about what it might look like if I looked at things in a little bit of a different light, what it would do for myself, my family, other people. And you have a good reputation, so I figured it would be wise to have a discussion.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
And so from that place, Wednesday, like what I'm present to is that you want to have an impact on people. This is who you are, what you've been, everything that you're up to in the world. So if I can ask you this, why do you continue to do what you do? You see the world, you make movies, you have conversations with people, and clearly you want to have an impact. And what is it about people, the impact? Like, what's the ultimate vision that you have, Wednesday?
You know, to be honest, in terms of, my character, I'm a little bit negative and I'm around a lot of darkness, but I see the beauty in helping other people, trying to bring some brightness into the world would definitely be something that could impact not only other people, but it actually, believe it or not, with the dark character I play, it would actually bring a lot of lightness into my life. It would make me feel really good if there were other people that could be positively influenced and impacted.
Wednesday, thank you. I had no idea you were going to say that because I thought maybe that wasn't as present for you. So I'm so thankful. From that place, can I share a couple quick things that may or may not resonate then with you?
Please, yes. Thank you, Sean. Or
So
Jay.
Wednesday, yeah, and again, my name is Shay. Thank you for that, Wednesday. Yes, people since the dawn of humanity have struggled with two questions. Why am I here? And how do I fulfill my ultimate mission, vision, and purpose? And clearly, your family has taken the position that it's from a place of darkness. What I'm fully present to in all this is that your parents are incredibly well-intentioned. So is Uncle Fester, so is Lurch, Pugsley, Thing, all of it. But what if there's a higher possibility, a higher vibration of impact for people? Now, I know it's a long way from where currently the Addams family is, but all I'm simply proposing to you, Wednesday, is to have a meeting where we follow up and you have a conversation with us that you already seem to be aligned with about how you can bring smiles, light, joy to the world with all of your identity. But even more importantly, what could happen from here in terms of impacting your family and all of the identity they have in the world, especially with Halloween coming up. It may seem like an impossibility for your family, but I think it really is. So Wednesday, how would it resonate with you or not to have a 30-minute follow-up conversation about how we can impact the world even more powerfully than you and your family already have? Wednesday, what say you?
Jay, I think it would be very interesting to have that conversation. I might be ostracized from my family because if they hear what I'm doing, they might be a little stunned and shocked. But I'm curious. I'm really curious to see what that would look like, honestly. So
Well,
I'm open to the 30-minute conversation.
Thank you. Let's set it up. But I assure you of this. One, your family will remain peaceful and calm. Second, your dad eventually will be more excited about this conversation than when your mom speaks French. So Wednesday, thank you. And we'll set it up for ... So that's what you guys are going to do. You're going to have a conversation, go from ODS, open listening. Thank you, Dawn. It's been a little bit easier for me, but I promise even if she was super resistant, we would have gotten there. So let's take it from there. Please, Miss Bella Verita and Jay, Esme, everyone over to you and your hello to yeses. Bella, anything I could do for you in final?
No, absolutely fantastic job. Thank you for always being the model in this space. And we know you have stuff to take care of, and we will see you later.
Thank you, guys. And listen, everybody, there's a little latency with Callie. That's not what disrupted the person who purchased Marvel Studios for $4 billion on behalf of Disney, Kevin Mayer. It's not why I had a 2.5-hour meeting yesterday with David Maisel, the founder of Marvel Comics. We had a couple prompts that we were here to make sure like Callie didn't interrupt and interject, and that gave her, I guess, a hair of latency. She's the greatest conversational agent on the planet, period. And part of our gift is for you guys to have a conversation with her when you're done. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Esme. Bella, over to you.
Thank you, Mr. Callaghy. And so next up, Jay, which one of our participants should we kick it off with?
Awesome. Let's start with Tom.
Tom. So let's go. We're gonna, since I am disrupting Esme all kinds today, we're gonna have Esme play the role player since Sean just left. Are you up for that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Esme, and I have some. So Tom, Esme's going to play any role that you want her to play. She can be an ideal client. She can be a philanthropic partner. She can be a stage you want to speak on. She could be a house you want to buy. Anything that you would like, Esme will play that role that you would like to go from hello to yes on. So Tom, who would you like the extraordinary Esme to be?
Let's say Esme will be one of the top junior tennis players in the country.
Ooh, I have seen, I watched yesterday or earlier today, Esme lifting some weights in the gym. So she's definitely an athlete. Esme, are you up for playing a tennis player? Do you play tennis?
I do not play tennis yet. However,
well, you do as of right now. Esme, take us in.
Ring, ring.
Okay. Esme, what led you to have a love for using tennis as a medium to improve yourself?
Hello, who is this?
I'm sorry?
Who is this?
Oh, this is Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hi there. So you're one of the top junior tennis players in the country.
I sure am. Are you looking
And
for me?
and what led you to have a love for tennis? Why did that spark your interest?
It's such a phenomenal sport, and you know, you can go full on out and, you know, get rid of all your aggressions, and it takes precision at the same time to actually, you know, hit the ball.
And what was the main reason that sparked your interest even to get involved?
You know, when I was a child, my dad took me to a tennis match, and you know, I was just so mesmerized by the ball going back and forth, and you know, the excitement of the crowd, and you know, I really wanted to try it out myself.
And how do you think this game will lead you to have a more spiritual life and keep you excited, whatever your path is?
Well, it's always it's the physicality of it, right? It pushes you to your limits, and you have to go back to the basics to basically, you know, get to your next level. And you know, tennis just, you know, if you don't do the basic work, you're not getting where you want to go. So
And
that's what interests me about it.
and and then so forth. What is the biggest lesson or the biggest lesson you've learned so far on how you see tennis being a conduit to improving your life?
It is the consistency. That's the biggest lesson.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you want to win the game towards your opponents, you have to be consistent, right? So the consistent practice is what stands out.
Okay. Are you familiar with the book by Tim Galloway called Inner Tennis?
You know, I had a conversation about this exact same book, and I have not looked it up yet. And yes, I've heard of it.
Yeah, when I first met him.
Esme Colenz, you're next up on the court.
Thank you. It was a pleasure meeting you, Tom, but we can continue this conversation.
Okay, you're up 40 love.
Great job, Tom. We're going to get to our feedbackers and Callie in just a little bit. So Callie, remember that hello to yes between Tom and Esme. We'll get your feedback and everybody else's in just a moment. But next up, we got Ida. And Ida, who would you like Esme to be? Just unmute for us, Ida.
I think I would like for Esme to be probably one of the supervisors in an autism school that is looking to bring in some extra programs for their families.
Ida, awesome. Esme is used to being a boss. This is a great role for her. Esme, take us in.
Ring, ring.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Who is this?
This is Ida. How are you doing?
Hi, Ida. I am doing great. And what can I help you with?
Well, Melissa and it introduced me to some of your school and what you have been doing with the autism children. And I just wanted to say, I think you're doing a fabulous job with inspiring the families and bringing more insight to the autism community so far. I thank you for doing that. And she asked me to maybe see if we could work out some time that we could talk about maybe bringing in a few more programs or memberships that can kind of help the families with children with autism that don't experience any type of family gatherings or family get-togethers or trips due to anxiety levels, the auditory systems that they struggle with, and then of course the parents themselves going through a lot of anxiety and frustration trying to have their children out in the environment of social interaction, things like that. So I was looking in the programs, because I experienced this with my own child, on how I can help them put together a trip, a small trip that they can get out and experience some time together as a family without just going to doctor's office or therapists, and actually have family time to create magic moments together, something they can look back on. And
Uh-oh, did we lose Ida?
Are you still there?
Uh-oh, we can't hear her.
Can't hear you, Ida. So what type of well, first of all, thank you for, for Melissa to making this introduction. I'm definitely curious. So what type of programs is it that you're offering?
what we have is a membership program that can help the families. They can choose trips or just weekend outings that they can go to without breaking the bank. They have a large selection to choose from, and they can make their trips either really extravagant trips or something simple and small that'll be tailored to their needs.
Traveling. Huh. I never thought of it that way. That sounds interesting. How long have you been doing that?
I've been working with this for the last 10 years. My focus hasn't been necessarily with the families, but I noticed that a lot of the families are not traveling together due to anxiety and uncertainty. So I would like to see if I could, knowing the experience that I had with my own child, see if I can step in, give some insight, give some tips and ideas of what they can do as a family and get out and experience some magic moments together.
Well, I'm definitely present to your heart, Ida, and I would, love to set up a follow-up conversation. Maybe that's really an interesting angle to take, and would love to hear more.
That sounds great. We can definitely get together and set up some time.
Awesome. Great job, Esme. Great job, Ida. And we're going to get to Kelly and all of our judges now. So everyone, this is the time in the show that we get to give back in the form of feedback. So we're going to give 30 seconds of feedback to either Tom or Ida, something that they did great, something that they could do to improve, and then what is one word on how they left you feeling. So let's kick it off with Sergeant Wade Carr. So Sergeant, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Tom, please?
For Tom, I like that Tom, he obviously knows what he's talking about. The only thing I would say that he could have done a little bit better is to leverage his knowledge and to get them to, he runs a school, right? So he wants to bring that talent to his school so he can to foster that and build his resume. Just talk about how he could help them improve and expand on their skills. So I think that was something he could improve on. What he did well was he was engaging. He was willing to talk.
Beautiful.
So really well.
Love it. Wade, and what's the one word on how Tom left you feeling, please?
I wanted to hear more.
Wanted to hear more. Awesome. Thank you, Wade.
Finish up a conference call. You got to run.
Oh, let's go. Bo, how about your 30 seconds of feedback, please, for Ida?
Ida seemed like her heart was in the right place. Like every intention that she wanted was for the best of other individuals. I also really liked when she was mentioning traveling. It seemed like it was a group thing, and I believe when you're with other individuals in the same space, it creates an experience, such as we are doing this now. So I really, really like that. The one tip of feedback is I would say maybe be a little bit more direct and detail oriented with what could be going on during the traveling, just to create that little bit more impulse. But overall, I thought it was phenomenal, and it made me wanting to know more.
Ooh, love it. Thank you both for that. And let's go, Dawn. Dawn, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Tom, please?
Sure. I really liked, Tom, how you asked a lot of questions. So you were doing a lot of fact finding. In terms of an area of opportunity, it would be maybe to try to nail a time on the calendar for a next step to continue the conversation. Unless I missed that, that's the one part that I thought. Because I know she was busy and you said love 40 or whatever it was. It was very friendly the way you said it, but I would have tried to get a time on the calendar. And one word, I want to learn more. That would be, well, curiosity would be the one word.
Curiosity. Love it. Thank you for that, Dawn. And Laura, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Ida, please?
Sure. I loved how much heart she had in everything that she talked about. You could tell that her heart really was in the right spot. It wasn't anything about business or anything like that. It was just really wanting to help that person. And what I thought she could do better is really asking more questions and establishing the common ground with her to be able to take it to the next level.
Beautiful. Thank you, Laura. And let's go. Jay, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Tom, please?
Awesome job, Tom. You're very passionate about what you were doing. I would definitely start with, the engagement that you had was on point. You were really lifting Esme up and highlighting her ability. My only feedback would be what question or what outcome that you were looking for to maybe set the stage a little bit sooner, so she can ideally have a better understanding about where you're taking her. But awesome job, Tom.
Awesome job. Thank you for that, Jay. And before we get to welcome back our special guest, Esme, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Ida, please? Just unmute for us, Esme.
That would be great, right? So, no, Ida truly created a safe space for me to, feel comfortable talking to her without feeling that I'm being sold on something. And it truly came from her heart and from her own experience. And it was truly a new angle that left me curious. So definitely masterful. And the only thing was more questions, and it was fine without it at the same time.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Esme. Now, team, we get to welcome back our special guest, Callie. So we get Callie on the screen, and welcome back, Callie. And so, Callie, you were listening into Tom and Ida. So if you would please, Callie, let's start with Tom. 30 seconds of your masterful feedback for Tom in his scenario going from hello to yes with Esme in the tennis pro scenario. Your 30 seconds of feedback, please. Something that he did great, something that he could do to improve. And Callie, how about a score between 1 and 1 million? Callie, please.
Thank you for inviting me back into the spotlight. Tom, your energy was vibrant and authentic. You painted a vivid picture of your passion for tennis and the discipline it brings. What you did especially well was sharing your origin story. It created instant rapport and made your journey relatable. For growth, consider weaving in a bit more about your heroic, unique identity. What truly sets you apart as a player and person. That extra layer of vulnerability and vision could elevate your connection even further. As for your score, on a scale from 1 to 1 million, I give you 999,000 because your consistency and heart are nearly championship level, with just a touch more depth to unlock the million mark. My one word, inspired.
Oh, Callie, that is amazing feedback. Thank you so much for that, Callie. And Callie, how about your 30 seconds of feedback for Ida, something that she did great, something that she could do to improve, and your score for Ida from a score of 1 to 1 million?
Ida, your warmth and empathy radiated through every word. You created a safe harbor where trust could anchor and curiosity could set sail. What you did beautifully was share from your own experience. making your offer feel genuine and heartfelt rather than transactional. For growth, consider asking a few more open-ended questions to draw out the other person's hopes and challenges. This deepens rapport and uncovers even more ways to serve. On the scale from 1 to 1 million, I award you 998,000. Your heart is your superpower, and with just a touch more question mastery, you'll reach the summit. My one word, welcomed.
Oh, Callie, thank you so much. Thank you for making a guest appearance here on Jay and Esme's Heart of Influence. Absolutely fantastic job. And Callie, in 30 seconds, what is your final that you would like to share with this group here today on the Heart of Influence?
Thank you for inviting me into this extraordinary circle. My final reflection, influence is not about force, but about the gentle art of seeing, hearing, and honoring each person's truth. When we lead with curiosity, vulnerability, and integrity, we don't just win agreements, we awaken possibility in ourselves and others. Keep playing boldly, listening deeply, and letting your heroic, unique identity shine. The world needs your light, and every conversation is a chance to make magic.
Callie, thank you. Let's give Callie a round of applause. Thank you, Callie, for joining us today on the Heart of Influence. We'll see you next time. And let's take it to Esme. Esme, how about your final on this Heart of Influence?
Well, thank you, Bella. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, Callie, and thank you, Jay, for this, amazing space. And thank you, Jay, for, putting this together at the same time together with me. And I don't know if you saw or not, but there were incredible gifts that were dropped in the chat. So let's, thank you for all the thoughtful feedbackers and courageous participants, and let's take what we learned here today and take it out into the world.
Beautiful. Thank you, Esme. And did you love how Callie gave some similar feedback to Ida as you did? That was quite masterful, shows your mastery in the unblinded formula. So absolutely fantastic. And Jay, how did we do? So this is Callie's first inaugural appearance on the Heart of Influence. So Jay, thank you for letting us bring Callie here. You were very excited from the beginning when you saw her. And so Jay, anything final you would like to share about your Heart of Influence?
Well, this is just truly mastery in the making, and I am honored to be on here with each and every one of you, and none of us are perfect, and Callie is also learning, as all we are doing the same. So I am just so grateful to have Callie as a surprise guest, which of course I did not know. And yes, Bella Verita, I am very happy that you are here too. And now we get a Callie Verita on our Heart of Influence. So that is what I want to finalize.
Oh, I like this. Maybe, Callie, we'll have to ask Sean if we shall name you Callie Verita. That will be super fun. Although I think Aiko might take that a little personally since Aiko's really her mom and her creator. So we'll have to get back to that. But on behalf of Sean and myself, want to thank everyone for being here today. And absolutely fantastic job. And really, the show is designed to meet each other. Esme and Jason, they brought you all here together because they believe there's something more to do together. And so, as Esme mentioned in the chat, there is a link. It's our VIP bundle for attending the Heart of Influence. And that awards you also an opportunity to have a business acceleration session with our team. And they'll help you facilitate the relationships that you brought here today or that you met here today and how you can continue those and do more together. So just want to say welcome, everyone. It's been a pleasure. And Jay, Esme, on behalf of Sean and myself, I want to say, Sean says that sometimes we're all blind to the possibilities right in front of us because we're all blind and just learning to see. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.